Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another edition of Hello World. How are you? It's a beautiful day. Hope you had a great time doing whatever you did today and good evening. Um, Welcome again. So, I wanted to say I'm extremely tired again. Um, it was crazy. So I woke up, I went to church, and then after church, I went to the gym. I didn't get to stay at the gym as long as I usually do and what I like to do. Um, but then after church, I went to meet up with another candidate for the Our Lives Seen Through My Eyes episode series that I have. Basically, that series is dedicated to giving people who feel like no one understands or goes through anything that they go through, a realization that you are not the only one. So this evening, I was able to do a series on music and someone who is a songwriter and now is turning into a an artist. So, it was pretty interesting. It was definitely interesting. We did a two-part shoot, so it was cool. Um, then I think I was more so tired because I've been going to the gym like crazy. And it's not like I just, been doing my regular routine. I've actually bumped it up and done things that I really haven't done. I've used a lot more weights. Now, mind you, I don't use a lot of heavy weights. I use um, less weights, but more repetition. And it's challenging and it actually makes me very tired. And mind you, when I have gone to the gym these past few days, it was very early in the morning and I didn't eat. So here's what I do when I go to the gym. My stomach has to be completely empty. There's no there's no food, barely any water, which is not a good thing. I don't suggest anybody doing that at all. But for me, it works. Um, and then what else do I do? Um, and then I work out like crazy, and I'm there for a little bit of time, not always too long. I get to chatting a little bit with people, which is always fun. And that's it. And I will say this though, if you change your attitude about life and how you present yourself or how you feel on the inside, you'll be surprised how much of a magnet you are. And that is amazing. So let's recap the weekend. So yesterday, again, I told you I woke up at 7 o'clock, well, a little after 6, closer to 7, went to the gym, worked out for a few hours. Then I went to an event from 3 to 7. I came back, I said, hello, world. And then stayed up some more, did some research, and then I went to bed. I woke up early again today, went to church, went to the gym, then straight to another thing. So like it's a lot going on, and I have to start editing that video. So that will be fun. I don't mind editing; it's cool. And I'm proud to say that I will have all of the necessary tools so you can see me clearly and brightly. Hey, hi, Clem. How are you? Um, don't do extreme unless you check with your medical. That's very true. Clem just said that you should not work out extremely, like doing intense activities at the gym if you have underlying medical issues. So definitely check with your doctor. You want to be safe. You don't want to hurt yourself. You don't want to cause injury. So just saying holla to you. Thank you for your advice and your input is definitely something that we all should consider when we go to the gym. And even if you're not going to the gym, even if you're just exercising, be careful with what you do. Make sure if you have any underlying illnesses or things that you're being treated for, just be careful. Just listen to your body. There are good things about feeling discomfort or pain at the gym, and I wouldn't say like pain like ouch pain, but more so like you're stretching muscles. That's the kind of pain that you want to feel. Like after your workout, you shouldn't feel like, oh, my back is killing me. Because then maybe you pulled something or you didn't exercise in the wrong way. So definitely consult your physician. If you're new to going to a gym, check out the personal trainers. I'm sure most gyms give you personal training for free, a few sessions. You definitely want to, check them out. They'll show you routines that are safe for you and whatever ailments you may have, because they go through a whole checklist of things. Speaking of health, I went to this weightlifting competition thing, and they give you free packets of stuff like drinks and things that'll help, I guess, build muscle. Now, I suggest you read the back of these things, right? So, this kind of piqued my interest. It says for California residents only, required Prop 65 text. I don't know what that means, but it says warning. This product contains chemicals known to the state of California to cause cancer and birth defects or other reproductive harm. And you guys drink this stuff? Man, just give me water. I don't want my body to have to go and get extra big and muscly if I might potentially get cancer. Shoot, if they say you may get cancer from California, that applies to me too. I'm in New Jersey, but hey, I'm in California when it comes to that. And then this other thing, it's for gourmet whey protein for a shake, right? This too says warning. Um, where? Okay, warning. This product contains chemicals known to the state of California to cause cancer and birth defects or other reproductive harm. In a whey protein shake, forget that. You will not see me drinking any of these things. So when you pick up these protein type things, read the back. Look at the warning line. Look, I'm not joking. Look at that. Do you see that right here? I'm not joking, but I'm not drinking that. Are you crazy? No way. Now, I know there are lots of other foods that we consume on a daily basis that are chemically manipulated and can cause cancer. But guess what? I didn't see that label. So therefore, I'm not being held accountable for that. But I am being held accountable for these things that I've read, and I will not be drinking them. So in regard to being healthy, please read every label. If there is a label attached, I know there are things that we, consume on a normal basis that have a lot of chemicals in it. They say if you can't understand or read what it means, then it's probably something that you shouldn't be eating. I know I was having a conversation the other day with a sibling, and they basically told me that pasta, in order for it to pass FDA regulation and standards, because it's pretty much plastic, they had to put a chemical in there that we could digest the pasta. I said, what? And pasta, we eat pasta every day, people. Well, most of us. I mean, like, I don't consume pasta like I used to. Let me tell you what my diet consists of: vegetables and fish. And if not fish, then vegetables. And I try to eat a lot of greenery, even though I hate salad. I'm like the worst vegetarian that anybody has probably ever met. Um, I don't eat what I'm supposed to, but when the spirit moves me, I definitely consume a lot of chickpeas, a lot of greenery. Um, what else is good that I put in my salad? Put onions in there, um, and I probably kill it with the dressing because the dressing is probably no good for you either. I may boil an egg. Listen, I don't care. Some of you guys take the yolk out because of cholesterol, but I need something, so I eat the yolk and the white for the egg. I put baby corn in there. Corn really isn't that good for you. Um, Broccoli, I don't necessarily put broccoli in my salads, but broccoli is good for you. It's like think about it this way: broccoli, spinach, kale. Those are kind of like Brillo pads, right? So it goes into your colon and kind of scrapes out all of that, the stuff, all the chemicals and all of the bacteria that needs to come out, right? So that's what I consider broccoli and all those greenery to like kind of clean out your system a little bit more. I take vitamins. My main vitamin is vitamin D. I should be taking iron because since I don't eat protein like beef and chicken, I should be consuming iron because iron helps boil up your blood, and then, it makes you not cold, but also like builds up your bone mass and all of that good stuff. Um, so, I'm using these little examples because that's just sometimes you have to, make things down a little bit so that you can understand what they mean and what they can do for you. And then, like I said, I started doing this detox. It's all natural, everything. Actually, if you hold on for 1 second, I'll be right back and I'll get it for you. Enjoy the moment for a second, right? So sorry I wasn't prepared a little bit better, but I wasn't intending on doing any type of um, showings. So anyway, you see that right there? This is what I consume. It's like a detox. This is what I consume in water. It is called Heart Gift. The purpose of Heart Gift is to basically cleanse your insides. And I'm very big on doing some cleanse. It contains hibiscus flower, hawthorn berries, kelp, sea moss, dandelion root, cleavers, cynathum, chrysanthemum, sorry, milk thistle, dandelion, mother root, burdock, clovers, bilberry, ginkgo, parsley, rosemary, fennel, and ginger. These are all things that we should consume on a daily basis. The purpose is to remove fat and plaque from your bloodstream. It treats nerves disease and helps with loss of water and has great for anxiety. That's good, right? Um, I think maybe you guys should consider taking some of these things. And then another thing that I consume, which I don't know, have you ever drank flaxseed? Has anyone ever drank flaxseed oil? But this is called black seed oil. I take about 2 or 3 tablespoons of it every day. And let me tell you, the consistency isn't good. But however, the taste is not good. The taste and consistency to me is not good. I don't like it at all. But however, it has helped my finger. There are days when I've woken and my finger has no tightness or anything like that. So I take these two. I try to do this every day before I go to bed. They suggest drinking it an hour before bed. You can either boil it and have it as a tea and strain it off, but I actually swallow everything whole. All of these things, all the consistency and everything. See, I just swallow that whole. I don't mind. It's healthy for you, right? And I feel like if it's going to cleanse my blood, might as well drink it, right? So I'm very concerned about my health and I'm very concerned about living as long as I possibly can. And you know what? Let me retract that. It's not necessarily living as long as I can, but being able to live and function without the necessity or aid of other things, other people, i.e., like needing a nurse's aid or anything like that, for as long as possible. So let's just say if I'm spared life to be living until I'm in my 90s, I still want to be able to do things on my own, such as like walk, um, go to the restroom, give myself my own bath, maybe not necessarily drive, but just to be able to enjoy whatever stage of life that I'm in with a minimal help. So I think we all should try to do that because, you know, It's bad enough when you get old, they start taking away different things, and that already bothers your psyche. But then when you've been reduced to almost being taken care of like a baby after you've known how to do certain things all your life, it's not. It's I'm sure it can't be good. So live your life and be as healthy with the best quality of life that you can live. Okay, people. I say health is your wealth. You can get that in the book that I just wrote, the quotes book that I wrote. I want to be able to help people, and I want to be able to communicate with you all as healthy as possible. I don't want to have to be in a hospital bed remotely or with, mask and IVs to me because I didn't try to take care of myself. I'm not at all saying that meat is bad for you. I don't think meat is bad for you right now. I don't necessarily think that is something that I want to eat unless I could grow it myself. I just don't like how our meat is being treated, and I don't want that to affect my, thinking, my neurology. It's very deep, and I could go on for days about that. But I want to be as pure as possible. And when I say pure, I mean like I want my body to be as pure as possible. And when you have a pure body, you are whole, and you can think a little bit more critically, and you can speak more authentically. You can communicate a little better, and you'll value things a lot more. So I think that your health has a lot to do with a lot of these things. So take time to consider what can help you be healthier. Exercise regularly. If you can't go to a gym, it's starting to become nice outside. Go to the park, start walking, and maybe jog a few times. And then even in most public parks, they have exercise equipment. So maybe just start using those exercise equipments on the way. So maybe jog a little or, speed walk a little and then use the exercise equipment. Give yourself 10 reps. So 10 reps of 3. So that means you count off to 10 3 times doing whatever exercise and then move on to the next thing and then to the next thing. It's about keeping your blood moving and circulating, right? Just remember that if your blood is moving and circulating, then everything is being flushed out properly. You don't want stagnant blood, right? Who wants stagnant blood? Keep everything circulating. That is part of being healthy. Have healthy conversations with people. You learn so much when you speak and have healthy conversations. What else can you do? You can also uh, go to the doctor on a regular basis. You can't be healthy without getting your regular physical. Go for a physical every year. If you can't go every 6 months, go every year. At least get your blood taken to see what your blood is deficient in. And a lot of things you find out in your blood that you may not have known. Like your blood will tell you if you have an underlying uh, disease that you thought you didn't have. So get yourself blood tested, go to the doctor, surround yourself with people who are going to keep you healthy in your mind and in your spirit. Because when you're around people that make you laugh and feel good, you also those endorphins come out and you're happy. Um, what else? Um, Eat healthy foods, take supplements that will help you, do things that maybe vitamins can't necessarily do, or things that the doctor gives you. So let's just say if you do have an underlying ailment and you do have that code, okay, our bodies break down every day. So if you end up having an underlying ailment, take the medication that the doctor gives you, and then maybe consider doing some healthy alternatives as well. There's nothing wrong with doing both. I don't think. I mean, these are my personal opinions. I don't think it's anything wrong. But if you really can't find something that's going to fight it off, then take the medication, right? Take the medication, and maybe with doing both, if you start, living a little bit healthier and doing some of these supplements, maybe it'll help wean you off of the prescription medications. So, everything is in moderation, everything is in balance. Take your time and live life. But again, the most important thing is to surround yourself with people that are going to make you feel great and that you can make help feel great. Eat healthier, try to, if you can, there are butchers that, do the meat a little differently than the supermarkets. Find one. People know people. So start talking to people who are conscious of their health and that can point you in the direction of a butcher that can, that may buy meat that is taken care of a little differently than the grocers, or mainstream or mass produced meat. Um, stay away from the fast food as much as you can. Um, and then just have a healthy outlook on life. There's nothing more important in life than to have a healthy outlook. If your mind is sick, then you will be sick. If your mind is healthy, then you will be healthy. Um, it's just simple, as simple as that. And again, these are my words and what I believe and what I'm practicing. And so far, so good. Thankfully, God has sustained me and I'm able to live a healthy life thus far. There was a moment in time where I wasn't healthy. And it wasn't bad at all, but it was just, the experience that I had is something I definitely don't want anybody else to experience. So do your best to, be as healthy as possible. And yes, this happened to me when I was, eating healthy. But my body, I do remember around that same time I was going through a really stressful time. So that didn't help with whatever ailment that I had. So that's why I say if you have a healthy mind and healthy everything else, it can help with your body. Um, Exercise, eat right, surround yourself. Happy life, right? So anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Hello World. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you have a beautiful evening, the rest of it, and I hope that life treats you well. I hope that the start of your day and your week will be as amazing as you have ended today. If it's not amazing, then find ways to make it amazing. I will see you soon. God bless.